What's up, YouTubes? It is the Disgruntled Minion here, and today is Tuesday, July the 30th. I thought I would bring you some of the news today. Alright, first up, you know how at the end of The Price is Right, they always remind you to get your pets spayed or neutered? Well, apparently the pets don't think this is such a great idea because they have started to spay and neuter us. That's right, an Arkansas man wakes up only to find out that his dog that he recently rescued has eaten one of his testicles. Ah! Apparently, this 39-year-old man, he regularly sleeps in the nude, and he was trying to be nice, and he saves this little small white dog a few weeks back. Well, apparently, he didn't take the dog to the vet and make sure it didn't have any illnesses or rabies or anything. So the dog gets hungry one night and decides it wants to nom 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 on his testicles. Now, unfortunately, this dog did finally get a trip to the vet, but it was going to be for euthanization. And the man has also been transported to the regional hospital to be treated, but I'm not too sure what can be done about a dog eating your balls. And next up for you, also out of the Razorback State, is a story about a school district in Arkansas allowing 20 teachers to carry firearms. Now, this is going to raise a debate about, whether or not firearms should or should not be allowed into schools, which is another debate for another time. I'll probably do one of those "it pisses me off" segments about it. But yeah, apparently Arkansas feels the need that with just a 53-hour course, that faculty members are allowed to carry concealed handguns on school property now. Now, of course, I did grow up in a little bit of a different time. When I was going to school, the school shootings were actually just starting as of that point. But I still know that most of my teachers, I would not want to be carrying a gun. I actually had some teachers that forgot to take their liquor bottles home, providing access to students to that liquor. Now, just imagine a little worse case scenario when it's, something that can kill people. So congratulations, Arkansas, for being the asshat state of the week. And now a small break for some celebrity news. Apparently, Lindsay Lohan has decided that she actually wants to stay in rehab. Now, Lindsay is scheduled to be released from rehab tomorrow. However, she has decided to stay an extra 3 to 4 days so that it will be easier for her to transition back into the free world. Sources close to Lindsay say that it's like a night and day, the difference between her this time, that she seems like a completely different person and that the treatments are actually being effective for her. Of course, all it's going to take is just one movie role, and she's going to get this big head, she's going to do some cocaine, and she's going to be right back into the system like she always does. And of course, this is going to force people like Amanda Bynes to start being an even bigger bitch as Lindsay has stolen her thunder now. And I can't just pick on Arkansas in this video. Apparently today, also coming out of the great Bible Belt state of Kentucky, new education standards are drawing a lot of opposition from religious right groups in the state of Kentucky today. Of course, this isn't surprising, especially from people who think the earth is 6,000 years old. This comes after an attempt to nationalize our education so that we're teaching the same thing to the different students of different states. Of course, there's a Baptist minister, this one was named Matt Singleton, who had some things to say about this. He didn't like that we were going to be teaching only evolution to the Kentucky students instead of creationism as well, since apparently evolution is still just a theory. Yeah, also with gravity and relativity. That's another episode of things that piss me off right there. And he was also opposed to the idea that man has something to do with the issue of climate change.
Well, of course, it's them damn cows producing all that methane is getting this earth hotter.
So, Kentucky, while I can't award you the asshat state of the week since that's already gone to Arkansas, you come in a very close second. Congratulations. And apparently this is becoming a thing now, assault with pizza. That's right. Apparently yesterday, a man in North Carolina was arrested because after he slipped on a wet floor, he blamed his girlfriend for not cleaning it up and then decided to assault her with pizza. Now, when cops arrived on the scene, of course, he denies the entire event. However, cops did find evidence of some pizza sauce being on his girlfriend's back, along the wall, and various pieces of pizza scattered throughout the house. Now, either the pizza wasn't that great, or he was really angry and thought that he could do some damage with that slice of pizza. And I really don't see how pizza would be that harmful unless, of course, maybe you get it from Little Caesars. That spear can do some damage. And finally today, coming out of the great state of Texas. We just couldn't leave you alone, Texas. A man has taken stalking to whole new limits here when he decides he wants to drive 1,500 miles in order to be able to spy on his ex-girlfriend. You know, I've got to say, if she's an ex-girlfriend, there's probably a reason to begin with. And you're really not going to be able to get back in her favor by breaking into her house and planting surveillance equipment. She's just not that into you. Where were the good old days when, we only had to worry about peeping Toms? But apparently now we have to worry about strangers from thousands of miles away. So that's going to do it for the news today on July the 30th. Until next time, peace.